Hello. Sometimes the time sneaks up on me there. All right. I'll have to figure out how to fix that eventually. Next problem to figure out there, you know. Ooh, look, I got a new brush. It actually came with what did this come with? It came with something the other day. I forget what it was. It came with something that I bought, and it was just like, it kind of came with it, and I was like, oh, I can use this to clean all of this stuff up. Oh, I guess I should do it here, huh? All right, so we're just going to be trimming up rugs today. Oh, nope, wrong button. Turn it this way and then move the whole thing. Camera. Camera. All right, we don't really need the camera. My bad, just getting my place all ready. I'm a little behind today. That's all right, I've been busy. I have made some rugs. So first of all, we're just going to kind of take a look. That one too. Where are the other ones? All right. Got that. Got that. Got that one. These two. This one. One. And this one's. Boom. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This big guy is 15. And then I got like a few more as well. I got this Batman one that just came out. The video just came out yesterday. That's the Batman one, that's 17. And then the one we worked on a little while ago, that one's 18. So I think I actually have 20 because I have the big guy, the even bigger one, and then like another one. So technically I have 20 that are all done. They just need to be trimmed up at this point. So yeah, I'm getting ready for the markets this weekend. Getting everything ready. So like this one has 2 hooks on it, ready to go. Now we just gotta trim it up, trim up the sides. I was doing this for the last like 2 days, just getting everything done, getting it all ready, and then now I just gotta trim it and cut off like, any excess like I'm doing right now. This one is wall mounted. So some are wall mount, some are floor mounted. I don't know if floor mount's the right term for that, but you know what I mean. If I point this straight down, it's gonna be better or worse? Like, just like 2 right now? What do you think? And you could lay this flat. I mean, you have 2 kind of like little metal pieces here, but I mean, ultimately it will lay, you know what I mean? Like, it will lay flat-ish. You just have these 2 little metal studs there. But yeah, so the idea being, you just kind of go through it, actually. This one's big enough. So I have another device that I could trim up stuff with, but I have never used it. I bought it a while ago and then like tried it once and I didn't really like it, and so I haven't actually used it since. Part of the reason why I want to take next week off is that kind of reason, right? It's like some of my tools I'm still not very good at. Trimming being one of like my weaknesses, I'm not very good at this. But that's all right, you know, we're just kind of keep moving forwards, right? Not helping me at all. Hi, Debbie Doo. Hi, CFL. Hi, who's it, Baby Ice? And then I'll be messaging you, Baby Ice, right after this. Make sure I got my shipping correct, because I'll be shipping out the rugs and everything in the next day or 2 here. And sometimes I just get like paranoid about the quality and don't ever want to let them go, you know? Tell me if this gets too loud or something. This is that Markiplier one. Yep. Yeah. Sorry about. I know. I've been really slow with them, but you know, it's one of those things you just get like paranoid about it. Like, are they good enough? Are they not? Like, you know what I mean? But at a certain point, you just got to get it done. And, you know, I got to remind myself sometimes that I've only been doing this for a couple of months. And so I see something like slightly off and I'm like, oh God, let me redo it. And I don't really have time to redo anything right now. So it just kind of is what it is. All right, let me get this guy out. And so this is all we're doing today. I'm probably going to do about like half an hour to an hour stream today, not super long. But I'll be doing this all tonight, all tomorrow as well. The Akatsuki ones are done. I don't know if you saw it in the beginning of the stream, if you were here for that or not, but I was kind of like showing them off. I showed off one of them. I can show off the other one later, though. All right. those ones are too high end. We don't use those ones. So, you know, just kind of a working stream today. As I do have a market event this Saturday, so, you know, I got to get these done. This is the one that I've kind of been iffy on. It's the one that's at the Nile Theater, and I've heard mixed results about the Nile Theater because it is also going to be, at the same time, having a full-out punk concert with like 6 or 7 bands playing. And, you know, as I've said in the past, some of these places, they focus on the music a lot, and it's like, that's fine, I get that. But then, you know, the vendors kind of get left in the dust. So tomorrow I'm actually going to go up to Target and get a pair of like earbuds, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that, CFL, but, you know, I guess it's just because, like, I'm trying to charge money for my art, and so, to me, it's not really art anymore, it's a product, and I try to make that product really good, right? It's like, you know, ultimately the goal of any product is to have it be really good. Otherwise, why is the customer going to come back if I'm not good at it, you know? But, you know, we're getting better. I just get very self-conscious pretty easily. But all of these are already, hold on a second. All of these are already hot glued. So essentially, as soon as I'm done with it. You know what I mean? That was the idea, was the second that I'm done with it, then I can literally be like, all right, that's for sale. See, I keep thinking I'm over trimming these things. I don't know. Yeah, see, I really don't think that's making it look better, to be honest. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm taking next week off as well. It's just because I've gotten really self-conscious in the last couple of weeks here, just like making stuff, and then something isn't perfect, and then I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know about it, you know? This one's done. I need to be done with it. If I can find more of this one, I'm going to try to find more of that. This is like a smooth back, whereas a lot of the other ones that I have are not jersey backed like this, and so it's not as good. All right, perfect. Done, done, done. Cool. What is that? Ta-da! Looks okay. This part and this part, I don't know if they match really all that well, but kind of is what it is, you know? It looks crooked too, but that's fine. See, I told you, I just get too negative about when I start to finish them, I always end up hating them. All right. Oh, I keep doing that, I bet, huh? I need it close to me, unfortunately. Here, we gotta. See me, because I need it up here, and I still it's still not high enough for. I gotta figure out the right camera angle still. But that camera is way better, right? This is the Brevo one, and the quality is way better. If I do say so myself. Like, I really think it looks way better. Once you finish the product, you should ship it and let the customers enjoy it. Yeah, I know. I guess that's partly where the self-consciousness comes from, is that, like, I don't really have customers, you know? So then I think, like, oh, it must be me, I'm just not good enough, and then, you know, it just kind of starts to drive you crazy. Yeah, but I've been telling myself recently to stop worrying about the what ifs of it all, you know? Gotta go empty it. All right. Back of it, front of it. Looks pretty good. Here's another one that I recently finished. This one I still gotta like fix the little things inside of it. All right, we got another one of these pink ones. If you remember recently, I was making them all with 2 colors. Well, they were not selling very well, so I made a new series that's all 1 color. Instead of 2 colors, it's all 1 color. So we'll see if it works better, you know? And realistically, if these batch of ones don't sell, then I'll definitely just be discontinuing the coasters because they just don't sell very well. Kind of like how I don't sell the microwave safe bowls anymore. Oh, that's probably too much. All right, one last time. Cool. And that's the back of it. That's the front of it. You're very talented. My outlook's been bleak my whole life, so that's nothing new. You're very talented. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know. All right, let's do some bigger ones now. So this is a new product. It's not new in the terms of like, you know, other people have had them before. They're called computer mats, desktop mats. These ones might be a little small for some people's, but I kind of made them as like little prototypes. See if I like the size, see if I like making them. And what's going to happen is I think the coasters are going to get phased out. And I've probably made my last coaster, like these pink ones. If they never sell, then it's like that's the end of the coasters, and I'll switch over to desk mats, because desk mats do sell online. Like there are other people that sell these mats. So, you know, I know that there's a customer base for it. I see other people selling them. How is the vacuum for you guys, by the way? Is it too loud? So if you look, this one it's 12 inches long and 6 inches wide. So, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that it's like meant for. It's kind of like to go like right here, specifically in front of like these keys. See, so you can kind of go like that, and you have this as like a rest. Now, granted, if you already have something like this, then, you know, maybe that's what you can use, but not all things have this little thing, right? And even if it does, it still felt better to have this, because now you can go all the way here, you don't have to go all the way there, right? You can be more comfy and be here. And I make a longer one too. Not this one, this one. And see, that one's a longer one. So that's the full size of the keyboard. That's just the main keys. See what I'm saying there? But that's a standard product that a lot of people make, and they're normally this size, and then they make a smaller one that's this size. And then sometimes people use them as desktop covers too. So like you leave for the day of your job, you can leave this on top. And then that becomes a cute little decorative piece on your keyboard. And then when you're ready for the day, you slide it down, and you can type away. And then, oh, I'm going to lunch, and then you slide it away, right? So that's what that product is, just in case you're curious. And so that's what this one is. And again, I have done, multicolored stuff a bunch, and they're just not selling as well, so some solid colors this time. Just nice and solid. And then even if you didn't like this, you could put, whatever else, right? Like here's a scissors, right? You can put that on top of it too if you wanted. You could put your keys on top of it or something like that and have it on a countertop and then just be like, boop. And because it is a rug, right, it's padded. So you can kind of just like loop, and you're not going to worry about it being messed up. But typically they are what they call desktop pads. Oops. That's fine. All right. We got plenty more to do. As I said, I have like 15 of these things. Close to 20 if you count the really big guys. Where we got 30 minutes. All right, so I'm going to try to finish this one up, then this one up, and then 2 big ones, and then that will be the stream for the day. So 4 more to go. I mean, for me, I have like, plenty more to go. But for you guys, I figure, we talked about it last time that people don't really enjoy the multi-hour long streams. I'm just not charismatic enough for that, unfortunately. Hey, what is happening here? Like a little piece of glue was like on it, so like it wasn't going to move. This one's probably one of my favorites. Just because it is, it is fun. Hope everyone had a good week so far. Mine's been chaotic, but good. I've been playing a lot of a new video game. Well, new to me. I mean, the game came out last year. But new to me. I love it. It's actually way slower than the previous ones. The previous ones were like not a ton of talking. This one has like a ton of talking. But I'm glad I'm not streaming it because, man, am I not good at that game. I die like every 20, 30 minutes or so I die. So, there's always that kind of thing of like, all right, well, we'll try to not stream that one, And this will be for a Pride event, so I figured the rainbow one hopefully will sell. Every once in a while, we do got to clean her up. She gets so full. Oil it again, too. Saw this trick the other day where someone put it in water and all of the stuff came out of it. So I'm going to try to do that eventually. Good. Whoops. My bad. As I said, this is for covering your desktop or your little computer. And then you can pull it and you go do, 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 do. And so that's the mid-sized one, like the smaller, so like smallest one, middlest one, and then this is the big boy one. So if you just had like a number pad, you could use this one. Just like a little number pad. And then that one covers this whole part, and then this one covers the whole thing. Depending on, how much you want to spend and what it is that you like. think they should have the little thing on the other side, but that's fine. Now this was a test one, and so this is actually the only one of this size that I have. I don't actually have any other ones of this size. I use them to hold my cell phone. Yeah, nice. Ooh. Make sure to hit that like button for me if you like seeing me trim up rugs. If you'd like to see something else different, then put that in the comments. This can either be done with scissors or it can be done with that machine. Sometimes it's like, I don't know, I'm just not very good with the machine yet. So I've been doing more and more by hand and less with the machine. Because I like the results when I cut it. I think it looks good. Oops. I also have multiple babies in my walls right now. We're on woodpecker watch right now. I really do hope one day that I can like monetize that. That'd be great. Set up some kind of camera in there so you guys could see the birds. I mean, animal Instagrams and stuff are worth more than, that's like the worst of most, you know? One second, it has been very much clogged up. Okay, it's kind of like, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, first I gotta empty it. All right. Switch to this one. I recently got Paramount Prime, so I've been watching a lot of that. My bad. I have to get me a backup vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I did watch the D&D movie, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was all right. You know, ultimately, it was fine. It's like there's like a rattling noise. Like it's causing it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So the nice thing about this one is you could display it either way, right? The black can be the top, and the pink can be the bottom, or the pink can be the top and the bottom. And then it's one small one, big one, big one, big one, big one, right? So they are technically identical. I tried really hard to try to like get all of these to be the same. That took a little effort, but I think I did a pretty good job. I think they look pretty freaking similar to me. Perfect. Making that noise. It's driving me crazy. All right, let me clean up my spot here a little bit for 1 second, and then we'll move on to the next one. See, I got this big pile of trash over here, so I gotta get all of my little goodies. All right, that one's done as well. Boom. Not right now, they're not available on the website. You know, everything has got to get uploaded one by one. And the problem with that, of course, lies in that I have to do it. And so, no, I haven't lined it up yet. Because, I mean, that was the first of each one of these. Like these two, that's literally the first one I've ever made. That's literally the first one I ever made. And that was the second one. And so I just finished them, you know, as you can see, I literally just finished them. So I'm going to take photos of them later and then put them on the website and then bring them to the event. And if they sell, then I'll just remake them and I can make more. If not, then, you know, I have them available on the website starting next week or so. The coasters, I believe, already are. All right, let's get one of these big boys done. Interesting, it's putting a ton of white onto that. No, but you know, that's the kind of stuff that I want to take like next week off for as well. It's just like the websites, I need to standardize it in the sense of like, I want to make a Word document and type out, you know, this is a rug and I was hand making it and all that kind of stuff. Type all that out, and that way next time I need to list a rug on the website, I can just go like, okay, copy, paste, and then change it to say, you know, Batman Beyond rug, or change it to say, you know, desktop mat or whatever. Change the dimensions, and then I'm done with it, right? Throw some images up, and that way it's only 2 or 3 steps instead of being like 15 steps. One second, after I sneezed, I still gotta blow my nose. update on my solar panels. The initial one, it did fail inspection. And so they contacted me today saying that they believe it was a paperwork issue and not a installation issue. That it was apparently some kind of paperwork that they did not file properly. Basically, because what it is, like with the city and with these power companies, you need a piece of paper saying, yes, I have upgraded my system to handle this. And I guess they never filed it properly or something. I don't really know, but you know, they ultimately were just like, nope, we're not, we have not filed it properly, and so they, you know, denied my thing. So we're hoping, you know, they'll come by tomorrow, put some proper paperwork on it. So we'll see what happens, you know. It was over Memorial Day weekend, so obviously it was tough because they were not there in the office, right? There it is. So hopefully all that paperwork gets solved quickly and efficiently, and then we can, you know, get this sucker going. Because I mean, there's literally like an on-off switch on the side of my house right now, and it's in the off position, right? It's like I can't use my solar yet. Let's go this way with it. All right. All right, do the whole thing over again. Now do the red side. And then this will be the last one that we do today. Because it's already been an hour or so. All right. Thank you. Oops. I gotta get this stuff out of here. Throwing it all in there, and then I can throw that all at one time. That will make a lot more sense. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. That freed up that bottom. Now we got to go up and down. Oops, sorry about that. My cords were getting tangled. Yeah, you always got to go two directions. Whether it's up and down, left and right, diagonal, it doesn't really matter which. But you always got to go two directions just because there was always like a little bit that maybe you didn't get, or maybe that was a little bit uneven. And so it helps to do it twice. But you'll notice this one, it's not like once you do it the second time, very little actually gets cut. Because it's just anything that wasn't even on the first one. Particularly this little red guy in the center here was a little bit uneven. I don't know how much that picks up on camera, but it does in person. All right. Yeah. Alrighty then. I'm gonna change that white balance because it's like, dang, it's a little too light. But yeah, looking pretty good to me. I'm gonna do it one last little trim up. I see a few little wild hairs here and there. All right, one more. Perfect. All right, flip it over. Flip it so it looks good for you. I am just something to note about hand plugs. They have a tendency to shed. And so what you go and it will stop shedding. Like here's the one that's on my feet right now. Right? So this is the first rug I ever made, right here. And see, as you can see, it's not really shedding anymore. See, like tiny, tiny bit. It's like less and less every time. And that's just because I'm using acrylic. You know, I mean, that's just because I'm using acrylic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some there. And that camera really picks up like every little thing, doesn't it? Cool. Well, that's it, everyone. I'm done for the day. Let's switch back over to my cell phone cam. Hey, look how blurry that is. Ooh, that is blurry, blurry. And there's like a lag on it, lol. Okay, anyways, trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world safe for everyone. My name is Chris Collected. Thank you so much for watching. You know, I'm always working on my attitude and everything like that, so bear with me as I improve myself. You know, so we're getting there. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.